Hey there, everybody. Pete Pardo here. Welcome to another episode of What's Hot with Sea of Tranquility. Yes, it's Wednesday. Yes, it's new albums review day. Lots of stuff happening today. As you can see, we have a whole bunch of new album reviews for you here on the channel for you to sink your teeth into. All sorts of good stuff, including this one, which just came out recently on Napalm Records. It's the fifth album from this band. The band is called Tremonti. Marching in Time is the name of the album. Like I said, their fifth album. This actually follows their 2018 release, A Dying Machine. Their first album came out in 2012, which is All I Was, Cauterized in 2015, and then Dust in 2016. So here we are in 2021, fifth album from Tremonti, led, of course, by guitarist and vocalist Mark Tremonti, who, of course, the driving force behind Alter Bridge and before that Creed. This is his kind of solo band, I guess you'd call it. Eric Friedman also appears on guitar in this band, Ryan Bennett on drums, and Tanner Keegan on bass and backing vocals. So here we've got Mark doing all the lead vocals, which obviously in his other band, Alter Bridge, he's basically just the guitar player, right? The lead guitar player there and backing vocalist. But here he's kind of doing it all. And ironically enough, his vocals don't sound all that different from Miles Kennedy, the lead singer from Alter Bridge. In fact, they're kind of similar, and it gives the Tremonti band a very similar feel to Alter Bridge. So for those of you who are not familiar with Alter Bridge, that's the band that was put together by the rest of the members of Creed minus their former lead singer. They brought Miles Kennedy on board to be the lead singer. Alter Bridge, big and heavy with hooks galore. I don't know what you'd call Alter Bridge. I guess kind of alt metal, I guess. They are a metal band, also a great hard rock band, but more importantly, just very, very accessible songs with huge guitar riffs, lots of shredding solos, and just a really, really good band. And Tremonti was, I guess, originally conceived by Mark to be his just kind of more thrashier metal version of Alter Bridge, but over the course of 5 albums now, they're not that far removed from what Alter Bridge is. I mean, on these Tremonti albums now, you get a little more aggressive guitar work, I think, but the Alter Bridge albums are pretty heavy themselves. So here we've got hooks galore, lots of heavy tunes, and just really good production values. And when it comes to like modern metal, it doesn't get much better than the Tremonti or the Alter Bridge albums. They're just really, really strong in my opinion. So here we've got 12 new tracks mixed between some pretty hard and heavy metal rippers, tons of groove throughout the album, a lot of down-tuned guitars, but just really good metallic riffing, and a couple of more accessible they're not ballads, but more accessible kind of like hook-laden rockers. It starts off with A World Away. Really strong tune, lots of great riffs. Now and Forever is excellent. If Not For You is one of the more kind of melodic, hook-laden tracks that probably moves more into kind of like radio-friendly hard rock territory. And then you got Thrown Further, which to me has some absolutely amazing face-melting guitar riffs. Lots of good solos on here as well. Let That Be Us is another killer one. You got The Last One of Us, In One Piece, Under the Sun, also terrific and heavy. And then the back end of the album has some really, really aggressive, kind of thrashy but still accessible metal tracks. Not Afraid to Lose, Bleak, Would You Kill, which I think also is, for me, 2 of my top 3 favorite songs on the album. And then the last piece is this kind of moody, kind of little longer track called Marching in Time, which, again, nice atmosphere, some really cool guitar soloing and good riffing, really good vocals. It's just a really strong album. And the more I listen to it, the more I like it. I would probably say my favorite tracks are probably A World Away, Thrown Further, and Would You Kill. But the whole album is really, really strong, and it flows really nicely. Let's take a look. I just realized I didn't show you guys the whole presentation here. Not a ton to look at, right? Then you got the booklet. And here we got the guys in the band. There's Mark himself right there. There's the whole band. Mark is a pretty tremendous guitar player. I think he has been he's gotten a lot of praise over the last kind of decade or two as one of the kind of shining lights on the current wave of guitar heroes that have come out over the last couple of decades. And he's just got a big, thick tone. And he's, a great soloist, but, more importantly for me, as much as I love his solos, I think his riffs are just absolutely terrific. And again, it's more of the modern flair, right? You got to like the guys who do a lot of the down-tuned stuff, right? And but the solos are really flashy, but he's got a lot of feel as well, and he's a really good singer. I mean, that's the crazy thing. When I actually started listening to Alter Bridge before Tremonti, and I was thinking, well, Miles Kennedy is such a great singer. How can he kind of compete with that? But then you listen to these albums, and you're like, oh yeah, but he does all the backing vocals on the Alter Bridge albums, and then you hear him, just him singing on these, and you realize that the guy is really a tremendous talent all around, vocally as well as guitar playing wise. So yeah, Marching in Time, 5th album from Tremonti. I like this a lot. I like it a lot. The more I listen to it, the more I like it. I've had this about 2 weeks now. I think I probably listened to it about 7 or 8 times. And each time I'm liking more songs even more. And they're really catching on the ear, but there's a lot of good headbanging going on here. So check it out. Marching Time from Tremonti. Visit us on the web at www.seatranquility.org. We're on Facebook. We're on Twitter. Of course, we're on YouTube all the damn time. This will be your last new album review of this week. Got through a lot of stuff, but we got great stuff coming next week. We've got the new Joe Bonamassa, which is titled Time Clocks. I will be joined by Rick Labonte for that review. We've also got some cool new things that were released on a subsidiary of the Laser's Edge labels. 3 cool fusion releases, archival releases. That's coming up. Hope to get to the new Carmine Apiece with Fernando Perdomo project. Really cool stuff there. What else? Man, I got so much other stuff. The new remix of Discipline's classic Unfolded Like Staircase album. That's also coming up. New Big Train. New Altesia, new Progressive Souls Collective. I mean, I got a stack of stuff here that I'm trying to get to. So hopefully next week you'll get more of that. Oh, also, hopefully next week you'll get a roundtable panel discussion and review on the Jethro Tull Benefit box set. So hopefully that's coming next week as well. So stay tuned for that and more here on the channel. Visit us on the web at www.seatranquility.org. We're on Facebook, we're on Twitter, but of course we're here on YouTube all the damn time. Please subscribe if you haven't already and click on that notification bell. We've also got the link to our Ko-Fi page for channel donations, a link to our merch page if you want to go pick up some Sea of Tranquility swag, and the link to seatranquility.org, our webzine that has been on the internet for 20 years, 23,000 reviews in our database. It's a really good place to go look up older albums and find some reviews and kind of help yourself with your purchasing decisions, right? It's a good reference, I think, for anybody who's looking to find out about music that they haven't heard before, or even music you have heard before and you want to get some opinions on it. So thanks for watching. I am Pete. We'll see you real soon. Take care. Bye-bye.